and welcome along and welcome back to Haut-Beyleron. Today it is October, it's the 3rd day of October, and we are going to be getting the seeding finished. We've got the rest of our barley to get done in field, well, we need to get field 20 done. There's quite a bit of work to do on there. So we should be able to get that done today. I think what we're going to have to do is get this done and then head up to the shop, or get as much of this done as we can and then head up to the shop, because we've only got 500 liters in here, and we used we used the sort of 42% of that on field 17. So I reckon we're going to be using probably 2 to 3 bags on here. Start it up, drop it down, and away we go. So yeah, we want to try and get this field fully planted today. The other thing that's been coming up over on field 17, and I think we can check as well on field 20 here. So you can see now that we've just got weeds here, and then we've got needs rolling here. So yeah, we have we're gonna have to re-roll these fields as well. With the amount of rolling that we're doing, I'm thinking it might actually be worth buying a roller for the farm and getting that done with that to maximize our yield. We'll see how we go though, and we'll see where we are money wise. We've only got 4,000 euros available at the moment, and I don't really want to borrow much more money if I can avoid it. If we manage to get through to the end of this year without having to borrow any more cash, that would actually be a really good thing for us. So yeah, we're going to try and avoid that. We have got this D8 Super. This is a 4-meter seeder, I think, so it should get through this field fairly swiftly. Already seems to be doing fairly well. Not too taxing for this tractor either. This Vulture Valmet easily has enough horsepower for this seeder. So yeah, it's a case of we want to get this in, get this done, and then we'll see where we are from there. I'm actually quite surprised. I was expecting this to take a lot more seed to get this far. We are about a third of the way through the field, and we still have 15% of our seed left, which is quite something. I wasn't expecting to be in this position and to end up with such a actually such an efficient seeding. But our Valmet is doing great. We've got that's going to do some damage to it, but in general, things are going fairly well on this. I think we're only going to need 1 more pallet of seed to get this field finished off, which is quite something. I was not expecting that to be the case at all. But this seems to be working out much better for us than I had originally anticipated. So down to the last 7, 6, 5. Yeah, we're about to run out of seed. And there we go, we're out of seed. So how far across this field have we got? Quite a long way actually. We've finished the longer bit that we added up the top, and yeah, we are nearly halfway through this field. So going and getting just a single pallet of seeds from down at the shop should be enough to get this finished off, which is great news. I don't know actually if we have any pallets left over from before. So yeah, we'll head down there. We'll see if we've got anything left, and if we have, that's going to be great. Otherwise, we'll just get this refilled with a new pallet and get back to work on the field. Eventually, what I want to do on here is have a forklift and use big bags and things like that. But for now, we're going to have to use these single pallet bags, which is interesting because, yeah, we have 50 liters left over from last time. So we'll fill that up, move this out of the way, and then pop into the shop and grab ourselves another pallet. So we're going to have 100 liters left at this shop, actually. Still nothing useful in the sales. It's not great. Here we go. So pallets. 950 for 1,050 litres. So let's buy one of those. It's a pity you can't buy multiples of these pallets. That would be really useful. The big bad seeds, yeah, are ever so slightly cheaper. So there is, we could buy seeds cheaper if we had some way of loading them properly. So yeah, I think a forklift or a front loader attacher for this tractor is kind of going to be a must. Let's refill these and we can watch them go in. A nice full thing. And yeah, look, 4 bags left, 100 litres of seed down here. Can we pick that up? Now that it's lighter, will this pick up? Yes. So actually, we could get the truck down here and do that. That's one of the nice things is in FS22, weight matters. So you are able to come down, and if you've got a pallet of seeds that has only 100 litres on it, you can bring the truck down here, collect that, and put it in the back of the truck with no issue at all. And I like that. I like that that weight is now a thing and affects whether you can pick up pallets or not in FS22 by hand. Really cool. I know a few people aren't happy that some of the pallets, like the egg pallets, now can't be picked up because they've been made heavier. But to me, that just adds to the realism. The idea of picking up a pallet full of eggs and not smashing the lot, or even just being able to pick up a pallet full of eggs, yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. So to me, that's a change for the better. Speaking of eggs, the next job we're going to need to do after we have got all of this barley planted is to get the chickens. We need to get them installed. We are going to have to buy some feed for them for the first year, but it should mean we eventually get a good payback from them. Let's line our seeder back up. We actually have our tire tracks to line ourselves up with, which is good. Get ourselves back on the 270 angle. Turn it on. Down with our seeder, and away we go. So yeah, I want to get the chickens started soon. We are in October, we are in autumn. We should be able to get them started by the winter, and that is going to work out quite well for us. We still have lots of space for our farm, which is brilliant. And I still want to put up a bit of a fence. I want to sort of give us some boundary from the road. So there's that to do as well. We do need to earn a bit of money. I think there might be some contracts in our future if we're going to bring in some cash, rather than just borrowing stuff all the time and increasing our financial burden every month. I think it might be time to try and lighten it a bit. Considering the amount of time it takes to do anything on this field, I'm kind of thinking that field 20 is quite a big field for a start from scratch setup. 4 meter seeder, you know, not massively powerful tractor. I mean, 190 is fairly powerful. But as we go through this series, I'm more and more coming to the conclusion that this field would possibly be somewhere that would have been good for us to have divided up early on. And maybe made into 3 or 4 smaller fields for us to work on throughout the year, rather than this big hunking field that we've got in front of us at the moment. That takes a fair old whack of time to get through and to get seeded or rolled or ploughed or do anything on. Because I try and get through any field that I'm working in the same day and sort that out. And this field always seems to take pretty much the entire day to do. So it may be something we look at going into the second year on here and post-harvest next year, is seeing exactly what we can do to change that to make this field a little bit more manageable, because that has certainly been what's come out of it this year, is that field 20, while a good size, is a little bit less manageable for us, especially now that we've increased the size of it. Very much thinking that a long field along the bottom here might be a good way to go. A rectangular field up, including the extra bit that we generated at the top end, might be a good way to go. Yeah, there's lots of bits I think would do us quite nicely going into a second year on here, where we could just diversify a little bit across this field and make this field work a little bit better for us than it is so far. It's taken most of the day, but the main part of the field is just about done. We've got the headlands to go and do, and we should end up down this side here so that we can get rid of this this little bit of headland that's up here. Just keeping an eye and making sure that we are nice and straight for this last part. And then, yeah, we can come around and do the headland here. We want to get it about right. And then what I'm going to do, line myself up here, give myself a little bit of overlap, because we're gonna end up with overlap either way I do it. And then down we go, and away we go. And yeah, then we got a little bit at the edge of the field. Unfortunately, this isn't wide enough to cover this whole area here for the whole headlands. So yeah, we need to go around and back and have a little bit of overlap, and it does mean that we're doing a little bit of double seeding, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And round straight up here, like so. It's looking good. I mean, we are in a really good position with this now. We've got both our fields with barley in them. We need to roll both fields again now. We need to get solid fertilizer on here. We need to get rid of any weeds that crop up, because we will have some. And I'm going to try and use a weeder this time rather than just spraying with the herbicide. Herbicide actually lowers your yield of your main crop as well. So there is an advantage to using the weeder in FS22 over using herbicide. So I want to give that a try and see if we can take that into account. We have got the rain starting to fall now. You may have heard that just start to drop, and then in it came. So yeah, we're just finishing off as the rain starts to fall, which is good. I mean, that's actually pretty good timing. Let's bring this here. But yeah, at 4 in the afternoon, I don't think we're going to get much more done today. I think I might take my truck down to the shop and just pick up that last 100 litres of seed that we've got down there. We may end up needing it looking at this. We're down to 95 litres. Is this going to be enough to finish these headlands? I don't know. There's a bit of field to go, so it might be a case that we have to head down to the shop in the pickup in a minute and grab just that last 100 litres of seed. Get this field finished yet. Rain is really coming down at the moment, and we still have 38 litres left. We may have enough in this seeder to finish off this field, which would be very good. I'd be quite happy with that, even if it does mean that we've got that 100 litres sitting down at the shop. We will go down there and quickly pick that up. But yeah, there we go, 29 litres. Oh, we missed a tiny bit, 28 litres. This corner of the field is actually quite bumpy. There we go. Yeah, that's got it. So turn off the seeder, bring it round here. I'm going to hold on to the seeder for a minute. We're going to go down to the shop, grab the seeds we've got down there. But the 28 litres, we kind of want to load that up with the 100 litres we've got elsewhere. So let's go and grab that. Still got no pallets. I'm amazed at this. What's happening with our production? And we do have tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries all being produced. So yeah, they are coming. They're just not produced any yet. We've got more than the bottom of a pallet's worth. So interesting that nothing's spawned yet. Maybe that is maybe that's to do with how things have updated. Right, we need to head down to the shop. So we'll take the truck and we'll go and grab those pallets. And with this rain, I think we need to get some lights on as well. Okay, down to the shop. There's our extra 100 litres of seeds. Do love how quickly we can get stuff up to the or get stuff moved with this truck. It's quite useful to have. Something I didn't do a lot of in FS19 actually. Work with getting stuff transported with the truck. Did a bit with the Landy. And I'm looking forward to some Landy mods in FS22. But yeah, didn't do much with the basic in-game truck. Nearly 5:15. The lights have come on everywhere. It's getting dark. Where's the entrance to my farm? There it is. It'll be easier once I've got some fencing in, I think. Right, park that there. Refill that. Then empty it. Right, and then we can return this. So, into the least. And return the cedar. Thank you. Okay. And I'm hoping that we're still able to lift. Yeah, we can. So 128 litres, 195 kilograms we can lift. So we'll just go put this into the shed at the back here. Nicely out the way. We'll park up our truck, and I think with the winter drawing in, we're probably gonna want to get rid of the campsite and actually build a house, which we can do now. But for now, we need to get our tractor and everything put away, and then we're gonna be all done for the day. It really has taken a full day to get that field planted, which is quite something. But there we are, all done and dusted, and our tractor is back in the shed. Lights off, jump out, and there we go. It's a bit of a rainy sunset today, but we are all done. So I'm going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.